Hey, I'm Achilles Justice. I create a philosophy of mental health program where I teach the skills and tools for people to live a good life. Basically, you're with these tools, you're able to achieve your dreams. And if you ever face any kind of psychological problems, because you know how to navigate your mind, you're able to come out of those experiences and turn them into something that's constructive and beneficial for you. You're also able to identify how other people are functioning and help them with their issues. So it has an individual and a community impact. Not everybody has supportive friends or family. So when we use these tools and skills at a social level, you can create a context of support, having a loving environment and growth with things like constructive feedback, so that when you have a problem, you're able to accept the information from others and then you can improve on it. I learned this method when I began a philosophy school when I was in university, that initially started with my attempts to collaborate with the professors and the students and give them kind of like a lab to talk about ideas. We didn't really have enough time in class to go through everything because of the course content, but I wanted to practice learning how to communicate with one another. And what happened was I felt that it was important to share these skills with members of the community. And some of those members had mental health issues. When those individuals would participate in the social context with the tools that we were working on, their mental health issues actually got better. So I moved to Toronto and I developed a therapeutic community with the individuals that I live with based on the principles that I had in that school. And what I found is that those individuals also had the same effect. So what I've done is I've created a coherent philosophy that deals with these issues of mental health, and I've put it into a very usable format so that anybody who hasn't done all the training in philosophy or psychology can easily understand what habits to focus on and what principles to guide them through the most troubling experiences that they're going through, and how to relate to other people that are going through negative experiences. So what my goal is to create a context at a global scale so that everybody in society understands these skills. And one of the effects that I hypothesize would occur from this is that our current understanding of mental health will be kind of a historical phenomena. If people can engage in a proactive approach towards their mental health, then after maybe 100 years or so, we'll see that certain skills are just instilled in society in general. And the value for those skills and the value for interacting with people like that will have a ripple effect. Once one person understands that information, they interact with other people with that information, and those people will interact with other people, and it'll go on ad infinitum. And so basically what we're looking for is to really solve the problem of mental health, whatever we want to define that as. And I feel that the current model of having a practitioner that can only spend so much time with their patients is insufficient to deal with the global problems of issues of the mind, mental health. And so if we invert that, every individual takes responsibility for their own mental health and the mental health for those they interact with a set of skills and tools that make that effective, then we've completely changed the paradigm of what it means to have mental health and to take responsibility for it. In certain extreme cases, we'll have to have trained individuals that are focused on issues like schizophrenia or psychopathy, things that are serious. But in general, if everybody understands what these skills and tools are, we can dramatically change the notion of mental health, what it means to live a good life. Every individual gets to become the kind of person they want to be, and the people you care for don't have to suffer as much because they know that you're there for them and you have the ability to actually help them. So I'd like to do worldwide talks where I present this information to large groups, and then I do specific modules and build up that community that has a central hub where they have a leader that can teach all the stuff in the same way that I do, and connect that central hub to an online platform, and have many central hubs all over the world that are all connected to the online platform that they communicate with each other with. Anyone that can support this goal and mission that I have is greatly appreciated, and I look forward to continuing. Thank you.